Since where I start to observe Lagos State elections, if person don't win that what do they call am, that primary, the primaries for governorship, it don't finish. If I not only for governorship, for anything where you want contest for inside that Lagos State, you win the primaries of APC, it don't finish. It's as good as you have won the election. But now the thing can't change. It can't be like say they can't copy what in other states they do. Other people when they contest election for other states, they can't copy what they do. Before now for inside other states, we they see say people when they contest for election, they go wash plate, can't chop corn, abado for road, cook for road, follow the pot, chop for road, jump public transport, do all those kind of things so that people will see say, hey, they are one of us, and they go vote for them. Lagos State don't copy the same format too. Lagos will be say, if you don't win primaries under APC, it don't finish. That ruling party just win the primaries, it don't finish. Even if say your hand no dey, or you dey limp, or anything they do you, or say you no complete, win primaries under that party, it don't finish. Now them now, now them their governor where they seek for re-election. It can't they do usher for church. If they do usher for church, can't they do hair? It can't they work for saloon. Not you not can stop from there. It can't they do mechanic. Can't they play football? All because it won't make people vote for them. The fear of LOP. The interesting thing here, I say, now this same party where they say you know get structure, they don't get structure. Now make person where they contest for governorship in Lagos State, second term, sitting as governor and contesting for another term. Now if they fear like this, if they fear party will no get structure, LOP. What LOP cannot do in Lagos, it does not exist. Now, some women don't come outside inside River State, talk say INEC must live up to their expectation. They must transmit election results electronically from the polling booth. The interesting thing about this protest by the women, now say Tacha of Big Brother, he follow do that protest. Tacha come and say, INEC, this is no longer business as usual. You must transmit our results electronically from the polling booth. Live, let me say back end, they say offline. Online, you must transmit so that our vote go count. Make you not be like say, are they talk waiting me and no. Make you like help me watch this protest where women wear black and black inside River State. I'm gonna watch.
This time around, there are a bunch of women. Yes. Bunch of women. Yes. Surrounded in INEC. Yes. Surrounded in INEC. Yes. Too much? Are we asking for too much? No. Are we asking for too much? No. INEC, please, and please, we are urging you people.
You spoke to
Let's repeat
you speak now. Very
on the 18th. We don't sit down and go come late on the 18th. As late as you come is as late as you will go. And we want our votes to count. We have to stick to the electoral act. As we vote, we dey count am there. As we dey count am there, they will upload am for there. From what we are from the polling unit, we are following you from polling unit, we are following you to the walls. From what to local government to state. All we are saying is our vote of vote. See, we are doing this for our children to come. After the result, all we are saying is give us free and fair election. That is all we are asking for. Free We are ready. We are very ready. Exactly. So please protect our votes. Protect our votes.
They don't talk and finish. Oyibo talk say once beaten, twice shine. Abi twice shy. Wetin that happen for presidential don't happen. So everybody eye don't clear. They look at INEC like this inside 3D. May they see what they want to do for this governorship and state house of assembly. So INEC, our women don't talk. If you not like, make una mumu. Make una move for this election. Now where everything go bust, casala go bust, and on top of her head, it go bust. Lawyer and human rights activist, where in name now, Dele, Farotimi, he don't come outside, can't tell us, we be Nigerians, the reason why talks they disrupt our elections. Who them be? Where them from? Why did they disrupt our elections? Make we hear from Dele, Farotimi. I'm gonna watch.
These people you call criminal gangs, that I will also call criminal gangs, they are not really criminal gangs in the classic sense. They are part and parcel of the governance process of Lagos State and practically the whole of Nigeria. Because you were there, people saw pictures. There, right there in broad daylight, policeman standing, the evidence of the state. In Yoruba language, you call policemen Olopa. Olopa actually emanates from the person who carries the staff of office. The Oba staff of office is insignia and authority. So in the Yoruba's mind, the Olopa is the symbol and representation of the state. You saw policemen at multiple locations standing aside whilst thugs, quote and unquote, we call them thugs, but they are not thugs. These are stakeholders in the governance of the state. The BBC had a documentary where they had MC Mushroom Pikin calling governor. That is what we are all pretending we do not see. And that is what they are hiding behind the hatred that they are stirring up all over the place. So you and I will call them gangs because that tickles our fancy and it helps us to deodorize those who wear bow ties, wear suits, wear agbada, sit down in your studio and speak Dogon Turenchi to cover up for those who are carrying guns and are threatening everybody else's peace. The reality is that they are not criminal gang in the true sense of it. They are part and parcel of the governance of Lagos State and have been for the last 24 years.
Dele Farotimi talk inside that video say, these people wey we dey call talks, say they not be talks, so say they are part and parcel of the government. They follow inside the government. They are part of the arm of government. This ruling class, they are part of the arm of the government of this ruling class. They are working to say, now to make sure say everything go in the way of the ruling class. It must go in the way of the ruling class. If it means that they go break bottle, stab people, push people, do anyhow, it go work like that. So when I don't hear them, another arm don't join our government, which is thuggery. Dele Farotimi also come tell us why politicians they always distract us during time of election. They go bring up things when they exist just to distract us, and then leave the things will be the issues that should be discussed. Why are you contesting? Oya tell us. They go leave them. They come they discuss issues. Why no go make anybody or make anything work for this country? Oh, now want know what these people they discuss. Oya here Dele Farotimi. Watch.
When you find people who knows the truth but finds a basis to justify their hatred, which blinds them from what they should see, they are telling you all of a sudden that a person born of a Yoruba parent to an Igbo mother is no longer a Yoruba. They are justifying hatred. These same people were so progressive in their thinking that they were the first to start appointing Igbo commissioners. There is somebody from Kanu in Lagos State. So they are progressive when they need to be, but when it serves their purposes to demonize in order to divide, they remember very quickly. All of a sudden is no look, at the end of the day, they want us to have these asinine debates, debating nonsense when we should be facing issues. The issues are, how is it impossible in a state that is more or less underwater, that the whole of Lekki Peninsula does not have a square inch of pipe-borne water after 24 years of the genius of Bodilon? How is it that in Lagos State we still do not have a coherent education system and nobody who can afford it will send his child to a government school? And that is when the government school is even available. You have less than 3 out of 10 classroom spaces in Lagos State owned by the state. And how good are those schools? Those are the questions we should be asking, but they will prefer that we are not asking those questions. They will prefer that we are talking about his Baba is Igbo, his mother is this, his hype-up, is that. Nonsense. Those are the distractions, and it is up to the people to either allow themselves to switch on their brains and decide what is in their own enlightened selfish interest, or they continue to allow their enemies to point at their enemies for them. I have made up my own mind. When all this is over, Nigerians will live with the consequences of their choices, because at the end of the day, even where they did not choose, such as the last election, where we chose across the country in overwhelming numbers, they have started applying tribal and ethnic sentiments in order to divide what was a nationwide cohesive mandate and divide it to portray it as an ethnic agenda. And Nigerians are the ones who are receiving it in spite of what they know. So it's really, you can, if you set yourself on fire, the blind still wouldn't see. So what's the point?
You don't hear about me? They can't tell you, say, this person is not a Nigeria. This person, in mama from another place, he not be from this place. This one, that one, attacking personalities. I don't understand. Now, where to come for here? Is that the problem of our nation? They go live say light no day, road no day, hunger day. How I want take solve them? How I want take make life better for Nigerians? They go live them. Come they discuss say, hey, in mama na Igbo, in papa na Hausa. Hey, na migrant be immigrants come this place. You know from here. How all those ones want take do our life better? They go leave the things we supposed benefit us. They discuss other things. But Nigeria's eyes, the youths of this country, our eye, it don't clear. They not fit deceive us again now. Or are they crazy? When I want to use tribe, religion, they divide us anytime when election reach. So we go vote for Ona. Ona what don't they their sins? Wait till they don't use on our tribe and religion do, even for on our own people. Now answer me. Wait till I not carry and do rubbish. Now, why must you vote in this coming election? Because I know say some people don't get discouraged. They don't get discouraged. Say, why I go vote? Why I go vote? The last election, upon say my vote no count, they stab people, kill people, push people, blow people, and police is there they watch. Security was supposed to protect us, they don't do anything. So why must I come out to vote again? Oh yeah, make Dele Farotimi tell you why you must vote in this coming state governorship and the House of Assembly election. I'm gonna watch.
Freedom is completely a choice. It is up to the individual to decide whether they want to live or whether they want to exist. I'd rather die standing up for what I believe to be the truth than to live to a ripe old age devoid of the capacity to speak the truth. Now, having spoken the truth, you must go beyond that. What is the effect of abandoning the electoral process this Saturday? I'll speak directly to the camera and tell you. All you will be doing is that you will be validating your own enslavement, because at the end of the day, the entire purpose of them going around to burn markets, the entire purpose of them bringing all this ethnic hatred, the entire purpose of them attacking you and issuing threats is to keep you away from exercising the poll they had once told you was useless. Because you've now discovered that your vote is not useless, they are afraid that if you come out to exercise your franchise, their feeding trough, their pot of soup, they are going to break it. But without breaking that pot of soup, how do you free yourself? God forbid that the INEC select president is sworn in. But imagine that man is ensconced in Abuja and Lagos is still in their pocket. What's going to happen to all of us? With criminal gangs already legalized in Lagos State, we might as well give up and Kukuma know that all of us should go and join mushroom picking in his park, because that's the reality. That is the alternative to you electing to sit. I'm not even saying vote for any particular candidate, but you need to get up, get out of your homes, understand what is at stake. Is your very freedom. Go and vote.
He talk say if you no vote, you don't validate your slavery. You don't validate your slavery. See, they even find excuse why you no go. They find one way they go do. Why you no go come out come vote? Now why did they do all this? Is the ruling class? Now why did they do all this? Or what did they do? So you know come out come vote. At the end of the day, they go win. You hear me, ba? You don't validate your slavery with that. Them now they don't say your vote don't they count. Now why did they do all these ones? Because if our vote no they count, they don't go bring in talks or come carry ballot paper or come they do anyhow during election time. They no go do them. So they know your vote counts. Now why do they do all these things? So to handicap them, make we handicap them. Come out en mass. Even as waiting that happen for presidential don't happen. Come out en mass and vote the candidate of your choice. Now me talk am. Now Dele Farotimi talk am. Me I come the supporter. You dey hear me? Come out, come vote. Forget what happen for the other one. But this one, come out, come vote. May your eye clear like this. May it clear like Clarence Peters. Come and vote. All of us go there. We go make sure say our result is transmitted electronically. Just like Tacha of Big Brother and the women in River State don't come out. One INEC say, Oga, INEC, una must transmit our result electronically into una server from polling units. Now so we go there, they look all of them. Make we see who won't misbehave. He go collect 2 by 2. Now me talk. They hear me. So no worry. Come out and exercise your franchise. We must get it right. No matter what. There is no way to Aba that is easy. You understand? It's a rough road. So we must get to our Aba, our destination. Una dey hear me? And to get there, we must exercise our franchise to vote in our elections. Vote in this election. Oyana, I go say una later. I beg. If you like this update, subscribe to my channel. I beg. Because Ejo da Allah. Subscribe.